Dog, this is some fucking bullshit, man. Like,
You real mad. You real
I,
mad.
I am, man. It's just trash, man. You try to invest money online and support commerce, and these motherfuckers send you shit that. Anyway,
You sound like a grumpy old man right now.
I
40's
am,
kicking your ass.
and Shad has grizzled me a bit today already, but I guess we can get into that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the illustrious Kayfabe Cowboys podcast. You are joined by three of the biggest black wrestling fans there are in the business today. I am Brother Jervis, aka GA, aka Zach Morris, the gorgeous one, the person that only does the opening and then I hand off moderating duties to Shadrick. So, Brother Shadrick, say what's up to the folks, man.
I just want everybody to know, I just want to put on record that I love black women. I might be the only one on this panel that loves black women.
Here we go.
And so I just want that notated on record that Rashad Harris loves black women. Continue.
We'll take that part out, but you're the editor, so.
Yeah. I'm in control of that.
Yeah. Also joining me right now, my tag team partner today, Brother Legend, the legend himself, the mixologist extraordinaire, wrestling historian, if you will. Brother Nicholas, say what up to the folks, man.
I love black women, and Rashad is out for blood today. Hello, people.
Dog, he woke up and chose violence. I mean, damn, look at him over there looking like a super
Look at the
villain.
glasses.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? He got the solo t-shirt on, but he thinks he's the tribal chief. That's what's going on today, guys. And I need y'all to understand it.
Look at him over there.
Look how laid back he is. Like, that's how you know it's a villain origin story.
Sans Ulafala.
So let's hold on before we get too deep into it. Let's go ahead with this icebreaker because I know it's finna piss me off. It's the laid back 95.7 like demeanor he got going on.
Dog, this is like the quiet storm. Like, I feel like he's about to be all sultry and tell us that Eric Benet's about to walk in there with no shoes on or some shit.
So I didn't have an icebreaker, to be honest with you, but I did think of something, in the millisecond that you just gave me. So if today's wrestling, if this was 93, and, back in that era when everybody was a occupational gimmick, I'm going to give you guys three wrestlers, and you got to tell me what would be their occupational gimmick.
Oh, shit.
So wait, do we get the same three wrestlers or each of us gets three wrestlers?
I'm going to give both of y'all two.
Okay.
So two apiece.
Okay.
So,
and then we'll give you one and one. Okay, perfect.
That's cool. All right, so Nicholas. Shinsuke Nakamura.
About to get us canceled.
So 93, we're talking prime Vince.
Prime racist, stereotypical Vince.
So I've got Shinsuke. I've got like some sort of samurai ninja Gaiden type character is what I got for Shinsuke.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's as far as I'm willing to go.
Dog. Dog, that's fucking terrible.
Media training. What else you got?
So, Brother Jervis, I'll give you an easy one. R-Truth.
He's not living a gimmick now?
I mean, he is, okay. R-Truth. So are we talking present day R-Truth or little Jimmy R-Truth?
Present day R-Truth.
Present day R-Truth.
Prime Vince time.
Prime Vince time. I could give present day R-Truth the gimmick of Kenny.
Okay. I can kind of see that.
You know what I'm
all
saying?
Those things because he's dark.
Yeah, he's whoa. He's bringing the you know what I'm saying, people bringing their cars to him. He's constantly misdiagnosing shit, but he's delivering the message in a demeanor that actually makes you want to bring your car back there to let him try to finally figure out what's wrong with it.
Okay.
Whilst running up a hell of a tab.
Okay.
So crooked mechanic.
All right,
so Shad, let's go with, I'll give you an easy one. Let's go LA Knight.
LA Knight would be, I feel like he would be like evil movie agent guy. Like he would have a big brick phone. He would wear like big suits. He would pretty much be like Erwin R. Schneider but a movie
He'd be like,
producer. What's his name? IRS Erwin R. Schneister.
Shyster?
So basically, you're giving him his gimmick that he had before he was LA Knight, because that's low key when he was the agent. Feels like the same thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you cheated, but okay. What's your next one?
Nicholas. Let's go with Luke. I was gonna say Ludwig Kaiser, but he's kind of living the gimmick now. Let's go with Give me somebody. Let's go with Roman Reigns. Who would he be?
Roman Reigns would have been the football player, so he'd have came out in pads, a helmet. They would have just moved him from Georgia Tech up, so he would have been some sort of like sack master type of role.
Pause.
I thought you were my tag team partner today. I thought you were sometimes you gotta go with it.
Hey man, I gotta save you from yourself sometimes,
It's
man.
Vince. He was into that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, hey, and what's the name? Old Pat Patterson was there.
Hey, listen, and never see, nope.
Sack master.
Next person, because y'all not
the
gonna
sack master Pat Patterson.
All right, GA. Let's go with Otis for you.
Otis.
Yeah.
See Otis being see him being a big rig dump truck driver.
Okay.
And like every time he dumped a load, he's like, "Oh yeah."
I see. When he said that, I had him tied with the other elements. So you had the earthquake and the tsunami. I had him tied in with them.
Oh shit! Well, if we're going that route, you had earthquake. We had
Typhoon.
Earthquake,
Tsunami.
Typhoon. I could get, if we're going in that vein, I could give him. He could be Aftershock.
Okay.
I
was going for him being like a butcher. They call him like the meat man or something like that.
But I got the pause. Okay. Give Brother Shadrick another racist.
All right.
idea.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. If we're going back then, I want you to give me a gimmick for Oh, okay. A woman. I want you to give me a gimmick because they're gonna be mismanaged. Give me a gimmick for Jade Cargill.
I got one.
I would give her like American Gladiator Storm or something like that.
Oh shit.
I had American Gladiator knockoff.
That would tie right into them trying to like steal, like cross promotion from WCW.
Right. Should definitely be American Gladiator. So yeah.
Blazer,
yeah. Storm and ice.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that we got that out the way.
That wasn't too bad.
Now that we got that out the way, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
The nittiest of the grittiest.
Okay.
Yes. So let me just preface this with, once again, Rashad Hills loves black women.
Oh, man.
I'm really training 101.
I'm really the Dr. Umar of this wrestling shit right now. So I just want to kind of clarify that. But earlier today, as we was in pre-pro, as they like to call it,
pre-production,
we were just kind of, going through topics that we can, discuss, chit-chat about, as they say.
Okay.
And somehow we got on the topic of beautiful women in wrestling. And, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, they love them a beautiful woman.
They cooking. They cooking with the beauties.
As the roster shows. And so somehow we started talking about B-Fab. And I was like, B-Fab is,
No. Let's say what you said. You said. Verbatim.
A 33-year-old woman.
This gentleman had the nerve to say that B-Fab. I'm scrolling.
I said that B-Fab was a wonderful woman. She just wasn't my cup of tea.
You definitely did not say that.
You don't even drink tea, so maybe you did say that.
You said that B-Fab would be at the bottom of the totem pole. Is what you said. She's low on the cute wrestler totem pole. Verbatim. Shadrick Lamont had that to say about my B-Fab.
Okay, if I
The-
did say that, right?
The fan
Well-
club of which I'm the president of.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
And Legend is now the vice president of. How dare you? When
But
this
then-
woman, when she's serving up some of the best work of her career, you got the nerve. He don't like black women.
Don't like
But-
black women.
But then they started to give me their list of women who are. We
You
started.
said,
Then we.
you said our top
Then we
three.
got.
Top three.
Then we got into our top three,
Mhm.
and the top three that these gentlemen have
No,
given.
start with yours. Start with
My
yours.
top three was
Mhm.
an all-star list. To be quite honest with you, I have
Easy picks.
Bianca as my number one,
Okay.
head and shoulders because I love black women.
Mm.
Then I had Jada Parker. Hey, Miss
Okay.
Parker, how you doing?
Okay.
She fine.
Yeah,
She
she
fine.
fine. She fine.
Yeah,
fine.
she fine.
And
Who's your
then
number three though?
And then I had because even
No,
though
no.
even though I feel like Dr. Umar, sometimes I like to give it up for the other, the people of the Caucasus Mountains,
Are you a bunny hopper? Is that what you're
You
saying?
don't find that suspicious?
Very
No, I'm not.
suspicious.
I'm not a bunny
Suspicious.
hopper. I'm not a bunny hopper at all. But in this last season of life, I realized that our world women's champion, Miss Liv Morgan, is gorgeous.
Mm.
And especially in the role that she's playing right now, she's just turning heads.
Mm.
So
So, but all the other black women that you love,
Mm-hmm.
you picked Liv Morgan because she reminded you of another white
yeah,
woman?
and I say that
Yeah.
she reminded me of
Which was
Duchess-
inaccurate. Which was inaccurate.
It was
no.
bad.
She reminds me of the Duchess of Bay Ridge, Miss Margot Robbie.
If
That's
that doesn't
inaccurate.
sound-
She don't remind me nobody of Margot Robbie.
How you gonna tell who she remind me of? My boy, my dog.
My
if
bad.
that don't
Hey,
sound like the most Caucasus Mountains I've ever heard in my
my bad.
life.
Let me put my shades back on. Like, hey, I don't want no hate, baby. I don't want no hate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
GA, who did you have on your list, sir?
Yeah, say your list. Say your list, nigga.
After picking Liv, I'm not quite sure you can say that.
Whoa, calm down. Yeah, I got to take the shades off now. Calm down, brother. Calm down. It's all in fun. It's all in love. So for me, my top three, very, very well rounded. I have to go with Kaylani Jordan of NXT.
As your number one?
Particular order, no particular order. No
okay.
particular order. But if
thought
I had
you
to go, I could go with Bianca as being my number one overall.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go. If I'm ranking, I'm gonna go Bianca. Then I'm gonna go Kaylani Jordan, and then I am going to go with the Angel of Death from Chile, Miss Stephanie Bakar.
Oh, brother, give me
so-
a break.
So three brown women is what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh
Brown?
my goodness.
Brown.
Stephanie Bakar, she's from Chile. She's from Chile. Like, what are you talking about?
Hey, when
Like,
you said Africa, nigga.
All
we
I
said
was
brown. Wait a
brown.
minute. So what part of Africa is Liv Morgan from?
She's not.
South.
But I'm just saying.
Okay.
I didn't say she was brown.
No,
I'm
Chile,
just-
she's
Chile's
not.
closer to Africa than wherever the hell Liv
They
Morgan's
speak
from.
Spanish. Those are brown people.
Donde es tu white women?
No. Liv Morgan's
Okay.
from like Jersey. Jersey is close.
You from Jersey? I'm from Jersey.
And you defended that?
I'm just saying. I didn't say
But
Liv
here's
Morgan
the
was
boys for
brown.
Sneaker shopping. You defended Liv Morgan.
But also, what we have to touch on, pause, is the fact that Shad had the nerve to shit on my Stephanie Bakar pick. Like she's chopped liver or something. Like
She's-
she's bad. She's
No,
bad.
she's not. No, she's not.
So you can sit here with a straight face and tell me that Stephanie Bakar, she ain't badder than Liv Morgan. Is what you're saying?
No, she's not. Look at my face. She is not better than her at all.
Man, get the fuck out of here. You don't believe that.
Okay.
You don't
Nicholas,
believe that.
Nicholas, say your blasphemous top three as well. Go ahead, since we at it.
Because I'm using my phone, so forgive me. But I know that I had Bianca Belair.
Hold on. I put. Did you have them ranked?
Yes, in a
All
way.
right. Okay.
So I had Bianca Belair as my number one. No, that's the other list. We go into the other the top three because we changed it because I had to give him a list of beautiful black women because he didn't know who they were.
Hold up, because I think you only gave us That
I gave you 3.
list.
No, I gave you 3. I gave you Bianca.
Mhm.
I gave you. I want to say it was.
You said you gave us some Kyrie Sane too.
Yeah. Let's talk about that one. Let's talk
Okay,
about that one.
hey, Kyrie Sane's a smoke show, bro.
First of all, let's not do that. Kyrie Sane, when she takes that makeup off, is
Oh, okay. All right,
100 times better
I got
than
you.
Liv. You got me?
I got
All
you.
right.
All right, so this is what you had.
Mhm.
Total package. You
Yep.
had Bianca. I'll let you say it. I'll let you read it for you know what I mean for the
Let's
for the
see.
content.
Bianca Belair, scoot over. Can't see. Can't. Other way. Other way. Other. Yeah. All right. Stephanie Vicara. And then I was torn. So it could be, I'm going to say Lola today. Lola Vice. I'm going to go Lola today.
Dog,
So-
that's solid.
Solid list.
That's solid.
Shapes, sizes, muscles. You went with Becky with the good hair. And if you were in an elevator with
Oh,
Beyonce,
don't do me
she
like
would
that.
knock you
Yeah.
out.
Matter of fact, isn't your wife a member of the beautiful black brown women of the sorority Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated?
And she is.
The nerve
You
of
have
you
the nerve.
to put a white woman on that list when you have black excellence, the doctor in your house?
Wait. When Jade is her sorority sister and didn't even make the list. Can you believe it?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Jade is my number 4. Jade is my number 4.
No.
don't
It was
try to
top
give up-
3. It
don't-
was top
don't.
3.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm just
Like-
saying that she's right there, though.
But
The
she's not, what you're saying is she's not as good as Liv, is what I'm hearing.
Man, I got a right mind to send your wife a text right now and tell her to make you just sleep on the couch tonight. The nerve of you not to go ski wee.
He does not care whatsoever.
But let's talk about.
He must be on drugs, actually is what I think when we're having this conversation.
Let's get into you guys' questionable picks.
So this
And
so this
Stephanie
would've-
Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer. I haven't. Maybe you've seen something that I haven't seen. But from what I've seen,
you're the
from
only
what
one that
I've
has
seen,
You're the only one
from
that hasn't
what-
seen what me and Nick have seen.
from what I've seen, I haven't seen nothing to write home about.
And you saw
And like I
something
said-
to write an
and like I
essay
said-
about Liv Morgan.
I'm gonna put the picture in the chat right now, just so you
Man,
can't tell me.
I'm not saying that Liv ain't bad, but she ain't top 3.
I'm taking Alexa over Liv.
You smoking crack.
There is a better
You're-
looking version
No.
of Liv.
No, both of y'all smoking crack together in a crack house.
You know what? We might be smoking crack, but you on that. What's the other white substance?
You on that dog food. You on that boy. You on that heroin.
You on that booger sugar. That cocaine.
Y'all niggas is smoking crack.
Cocaine.
Cocaine is what you on.
Are y'all crackheads? Are y'all crackheads?
Look at that.
Listen, Judge Joe Black.
You can't deny that.
God.
You can't
You know
deny
what?
that brown woman.
Apparently he can, and we starting to realize who he really is.
Man, wait a minute. Why you send us that picture? It ain't shit back there. What are you
It ain't.
talking-
It ain't gotta be nothing back there, but I'm just saying.
Hold on. Hold on. That's right. You using your phone to record, right, Nick?
Right.
Yo,
But here's the thing. Why
look
did
at
he have
this.
that ready to send out?
Look at
What is
the pancakes. This is what you using to support your argument.
I'm
if
just
it wasn't
saying.
for the belt is thicker than she is.
I'm just saying. As Dr. Umar on this panel right here,
Hey
Not
man,
no more.
that picture of Liv and that segment made her a top tier white. I'm just saying that.
Hey, yo, somebody move on because you
No,
are out
she-
of your mind.
No, she's not even the toppest of tiers of white on the main roster. She ain't better than Tiffany Stratton.
She definitely is.
Ain't no. In what world does she clear Tiffany Stratton?
I take two of the members of the stud line over Liv.
Nah, yeah, you smoke.
Move. Let's go to something else. Because y'all pissing me off.
So-
Y'all are pissing me off. So let's go to something else.
I would take both
Let's
of
go
them
to something else.
over Liv.
No, he done cut his camera off.
What's the next topic? Y'all done pissed me off today.
Dog, he's so mad he turned his camera off.
I would take two, and I'm repeating this so y'all know I'm not playing. I would take two members, not Sonya.
I can't follow you there, bro. I
Hey, listen.
can't follow you there.
Hey, I don't care.
Yeah, shot you hot. This nigga turned his camera off and walked away.
Is this mic on?
Can we just go to the next topic? Because
Yeah,
I just don't want to do this.
It's on you.
I don't want to do this.
What's the next topic, Todd?
Bro,
I don't want to do this.
Hey, look, hey, Shot, I'm with you on that. I can't follow you on that one, Nick. I can't.
I tell you what. Zoe fine. I don't care what y'all say.
See,
No,
this
she's not.
is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
She's not.
Y'all talking about mechanics. She look like a mechanic, dog.
Hey, I'm with you on this one, Shot. Like, I can't follow you down that road, Nick. I can't.
I didn't put her above black women. I'm just saying.
Hey, man.
Let's go to the next topic because y'all are just.
What's the next topic?
Speaking of women.
Wow.
I need to breathe for a second. Give me a second.
Hey, man, take a breath, dog. Take a breath, black man.
Take
It's
a deep
okay.
white breath.
Speaking of women, let's talk about the Women's United States Championship.
Okay.
Who
That's
going first?
is that the SmackDown brand, right?
That is on SmackDown.
Allegedly
yes.
SmackDown
Okay,
brand, but I think,
okay.
Let me start out by saying,
And it's already started. The tournament has already started, so
yeah,
we kind of know who's going to be in it and what have you.
Bayley didn't need that win. Bayley could have, and I get that she's in the tournament to bring prestige to the title, but Bayley didn't need that win. She was just competing for the championship. That's her area. She's a top card, type of woman.
Yeah.
BFAB could have used it and could have catapulted like they almost went on the tangent with who she with. But I think BFAB could have used that win a lot more, even if she did nothing with it.
Yeah, I could see someone like BFAB who's getting better. She's getting more TV time. I could see her actually doing okay in the Rumble and then actually getting into a mid-card title picture. Not saying that she will win, but I could see her building some momentum off of the Rumble, like being in front of a lot of eyes. But yeah, I definitely didn't see that Bayley would need it. But at this stage in Bayley's career, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all see her as a main title contender?
I personally don't, just because her last championship reign was so ass. I feel like her stock is definitely...
Pun intended.
Yeah. You see what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you go from that to live? But anyway,
you know what I do. You know what I do. You know who I be. But I feel like her last title reign, which they kind of propped her up, is she won the Rumble. She had a championship match at WrestleMania, and then from there nothing happened. Like, I feel like the mid-card championship will probably be the best fit. But I also, just knowing wrestling, because I am a wrestling historian, unlike these other niggas on this panel, I just have to say that with any time you start a championship, you have to put it on somebody that's credible to kind of give it the belt that instant credibility.
Right.
Like, if they put it on BFAB, it wouldn't have done nothing.
But that's why I said she didn't need to win it though. She needed to advance.
Just to be in the picture. Like, I can see that, to give her a little more legitimacy. I can see that.
Right. So I think putting on Bayley, I feel like everybody, wants it to go on Chelsea Green, which I'm definitely on that bandwagon as well. But I feel like you got to put it on a face or somebody who already has credibility, and then you can instantly get it off of her and put it on a Chelsea Green, or put it on Naomi has a little bit of credibility, but you can put it on her or whoever else you want to put it on.
So let's do this. If you had to pick your top 3, Shaw, don't piss me off, women that should win this championship, who would you go with? As
the first person or just in general?
Out of who, if you say the first champion should be this person, they don't even have to be in the tournament. Who do you think should have been the first person to win this women's Intercontinental Championship?
United States, brother. United States.
I'm sorry. I figured the other one was coming.
Getting ahead of yourself, baby. Getting ahead of yourself.
It better be coming. That's all I'm saying.
Got a little too much dip on your chip.
Slow your roll, my nigga. So I would say...
Not quite sure you can say that. Pick and live. Go ahead.
So I would say Bayley, even though I feel like it's going to be meh with her winning, but I would have to say her. Then I would probably have to go Chelsea Green with like a longer reign, maybe like a 6 months or maybe up until Mania, after Mania. Cause I feel like that's going to be entertaining.
And she had Piper Niven as her muscle.
Yeah. Right. And then after her, I would probably either go Piper Niven or like a Naomi. I feel like either one of those you'll be good at. And they both kind of fit the the mid card kind of status. Like I don't see none of them being above that. But I feel like Chelsea Green, if she has like a solid, 1, 2, maybe 3 reigns with this belt, then she'll be more suitable to go up to make like the major women's title.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
GA.
So and it's just we're on like SmackDown exclusively, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see, of course, Chelsea Green. She's like everybody's like top pick for that.
Especially you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bunny hopper.
Hey, I'm not afraid to face my past, baby. You know what I'm saying? I've made peace with the skeletons in my closet, and
Number 2.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. Yeah, yes, you know what I'm saying? In the hills of Blacksburg.
Wow.
What else? Okay, so I will go. I go Chelsea Green. I could see mirroring what happened in AEW. I could see Jade Cargill with the US title. It keeps her out of the main title picture, gives her some sort of singles legitimacy. That could be kind of cool to see. And let me see. They like a Tiffany Stratton, because I could see something where she doesn't advance in this thing, because I don't know if she's had her qualifier match. Has she?
No, I think it's only been the Bayley match so far.
So I could see a world where she doesn't qualify and then she cashes in and wins the U.S. women's title.
You cooking with grease now.
So I could see.
So you said she would cash in to win the U.S. title?
Yeah, I could see a world where it would happen. Because they've been toying with this. They've been toying with this Nia Jax cash in for a long time. Like,
way too long.
We see it coming, and if we're to believe that they are friends, nobody would see the cash in on the U.S. title. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that, that I'm picking that she would do it, but I could see Tiffany Stratton doing well with the women's U.S. title. So my 3 would be Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill.
Nick, what you got, bro?
So I've got Chelsea Green. I think that the latter match, she really upped her game. She's been selling. She's like, she has a disdain that people are drawn to her. I've got Naomi because I feel like they're playing in her face. She's had many opportunities, and that last match with Nia Jax, she gave her all of her finishers and still didn't win somehow, which pissed me off. And then I've got Michin. I feel like Michin has been doing some really good work. And just kind of getting more of that TV time. Now, I like the Jade Cargill one, but I'm not ready for the tag team to break up, and Jade ain't good enough to have 2 belts in my mind. But I would go with Michin, Naomi, or Chelsea is my top pick.
One thing that I kind of just thought about while y'all was talking that I feel like could be a dope spot, instead of Bayley, I feel like they could also go Bianca, because she will automatically give them like credibility. But I feel like, but I also feel like that could lead, because they want to kind of make sure the belt is highlighted, especially as we go into Mania season. I feel like that would be the perfect place to have, Bianca with 2 belts. Jay gets angry, turns on her, and now you got a major match at WrestleMania for your brand new women's U.S. title.
So you want black women to fight? I see. Okay. You want them to break up their team and fight. Okay. Makes sense.
I ain't mad at it.
I don't want them to. I don't want all the good teams to break up. I like what they're doing for the tag team division. They're making that legitimate.
And they dress alike. Like, that can't be
Deadpool
overlooked.
Outfits? Come on, bro.
Dog, I don't like the mismatched outfits of tag teams, dog. That shit is trash. Like, the hodgepodge of, I don't like that shit, man. I love that they actually have like matching fits and their style.
They spend money
goes together
to make them outfits. Leave them together for a little while.
Yeah.
But we know that they're gonna break up before Mania, so let's make it worthwhile while also building up a new division that we got.
I feel you.
So do they lose the belts before or after that?
I feel like Bianca carries around 2 belts for a little bit. Whatchamacallit? Jay gets mad, turns, and now we got a major.
Leaves her in the ring to lose the belts. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Bianca 2 belts.
Hey, never mind. Okay.
All right, let's. I'm still disgusted at you guys, so I'm not really laughing at you guys' little jokes. So let's get to the next topic, please.
Well, hey, don't get mad at us. But you might not laugh at our little jokes, but so we definitely laughing at you and your little girlfriend. That's
Can't even win a
cute.
title
That's
by
cute.
herself.
That's cute. You and your little girlfriend.
She's scared of Rhea. Rhea finer than Liv.
Nah, not at all.
Hey, no makeup, Rhea. She a hard out for Liv, bro. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right, what we got?
Now, can we talk about my favorite internet wrestler, and that is
Prize Picks. Oh, my bad.
We're not there yet. My
bad. I thought you was my favorite part of the show. Prize Picks.
We're not there yet because you guys make bad choices. So Prize Picks will never pick us because y'all pick people like Stephanie Vaquer as well as Kyrie Sane because you guys are insane. But let's talk about my favorite wrestler, internet wrestler right now, which is Mr. Cocaine.
Oh,
which is exactly what you're on with the hot takes.
Dog,
I really have nothing to say about Cocaine, but I feel like I watched 3 wrestling videos and now Cocaine is all over my feed.
Dog, it's one of the best parody gimmicks I've seen on the independent scene. Dog, it won't go anywhere. Like
at all.
It's like it can't. You can't go. He might end up on like some sort of like show affiliated to AEW or something like that because they pull indie shit like that. Just kind of like how they had Danhausen up there for a while. I could see them pulling something but it ain't gonna be something where it's on like mainstream. It could be something where like it's a pay-per-view because they ain't gonna be able to put Cocaine on network TV.
No, they're gonna call him D Ruggs. That's how they're gonna get away with it. They're gonna call him D Ruggs.
Or he come out, his name be Speedball or some shit like that.
Speedball.
That's
gotta be Cocaine.
They're gonna keep saying it's gotta be him. It's gotta be him. I think that like he is taking the internet by storm. I really love the fact that he pulled out the 8-ball and just threw it in the air and then got hyped.
And then the announcer was saying, "It's an 8-ball. He's got an 8-ball."
Yeah, shout out to whoever's playing Cocaine. Like, I love it. I feel like they had like a whole Kane parody group. I know there was like a Gain, which is like a gay Kane.
Yeah. I've seen a few.
And I feel like there was one other one, but yeah, shout out to those people. But that's all I really had to say. I just had to give that person a little bit of
shout out Cocaine, man.
Before we finish that though, I just hate that his mask keeps flying up in the matches. Like that's the only thing that pisses me off.
No, his mask is too big.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's just way oversized. It's like, yo, fix that and we're good.
Yeah. I had to point that out. But let's get to the major topic. What do you guys think of the whole build for War Games right now? We're pretty much. I feel like that's this week or next week.
Is this weekend?
I think it's this weekend.
Okay, so yeah, what do you guys feel about the whole build to it?
I think right now,
a lot of twists and turns.
I think right now, and I just gotta throw this out there early. I'm happy that Solo Sikoa is kind of like getting into a character that works for him. Like how he's mocking people and he's laughing and not really taking himself as serious as he was trying to. It actually looks a little bit more authentic, and I like that. The build, for whatever reason, we know it's rushed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why it happened as late as it did, and now everything's just like happening or whatever. Like, I would have loved to seen a little bit more drawn out between Jimmy and Jay. Like nigga, like I hated your guts all this time, and it took you a week for me to like you again. And then the same thing with Roman Reigns. Like, I don't, but the speed of it aside. I like seeing the OG bloodline back together, just because of all they meant to what wrestling was throughout the pandemic and coming out of the pandemic, going into the War Games, and they told the great story of Sammy, being the locker room leader, and now he's getting to, like, bringing all of that stuff back is dope to me. I love how Solo is like essentially recruiting people that ain't even affiliated with nobody. Like, I love you, Solo. I love that. Jacob Fatu, like he's gonna be the reason why I'm at some point I'm gonna be doing like the whole podcast with like a mouthful of gold teeth just because of him, Ulafala and all. But I loved the addition of Bronson Reed because he has the whole like Pacific Island affiliation because he's from New Zealand, I believe.
Yeah, so he's Samoan adjacent.
Yeah, he's definitely
Australian,
Samoan
New Zealand, something like that.
Yeah, so I love that they've incorporated him in it. I think the obvious pick is going to be Seth being the fifth member, but I think it's going to be a swerve. Because it seems too obvious. I'm thinking that the fifth member, Roman tried to call Paul Heyman. Remember, Paul Heyman's phone got broken by Solo, right? Paul Heyman shows up Friday. Who's the OG Paul Heyman guy?
Oh, Brock.
No.
CM
Punk.
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
We haven't seen CM Punk on TV. We haven't seen Paul Heyman on TV. Like, we know that they can't bring back Brock Lesnar because, you know what I'm saying, he was diddling. And the Seth one is a little too obvious, and I want Seth to actually stand on his morals. Like, yo, I hate like somebody in the storyline got to stand on their own too. Like, yo, I hate your fucking guts. So I think that the fifth member is going to be Paul Heyman bringing back CM Punk.
So let me ask you a question. Have you seen Adam Pearce's page today? Adam Pearce posted a picture of Adam Pearce, the wise man, and Brock Lesnar.
It's a new picture, or?
It's an old picture.
Oh, okay.
But it's just so random that today of all days is when you decide to post that picture.
What's Adam Pearce's IG?
A Pierce? I don't know. I think I just fucked.
Yeah, Adam Pearce. I don't know.
I think it's something that's completely unrelated with.
It's Scrap Daddy.
Scrap Daddy. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Scooby.
Scrap Daddy AP.
Yeah, it was Adam Pearce. I want to say it was Adam Pearce. It was one of them GMs. I'm like, one of them for real.
I do feel like they have to do something major because they could have just. I feel like now that I've kind of like been on this, been in the bloodline, kind of like figuring out the whole cinematic universe. But I feel like they could have just easily.
This picture's up there too.
Oh, yeah, that's random.
Is that on his stories though?
No, that's his latest post.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I saw the Brock Lesnar joint, but then he posted him talking to Big E. So,
but you know, Big E, they trying to sell that New Day shit, which I'm already over, and I wish they would either make up or break up. So,
but what I was saying is that I feel like they could have easily did a 4-on-4 that made sense.
Yeah,
and I feel like them adding in the fifth person, I feel like they have to do something story wise that's going to kind of push everything forward. So. Either that is CM Punk, Brock Lesnar. Like, I feel what you're saying. I definitely don't see them going with Seth because that's too right on the head. And they've built up this hatred for him and Roman over these last couple years. And they just had the whole, like, Seth was the shield for Cody to win and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. That just happened this year. So they're not going to, like, mess all that up by making that happen. So I do feel like they have to do something big, and I think that CM Punk would be a good fit for that.
I love that idea, but my only issue is they also sold it as Solo costing Seth the match. Now, I don't love the addition. I love the addition of Bronson Reed to the Bloodline. I don't love the addition of Bronson Reed to War Games because, point one, when the hell did Bronson Reed become invincible? Because I can remember about 4 or 5 months ago when he was getting his ass whipped by cruiserweights. All right? I don't like that. And I can go on a tangent about that. But I think...
He'll beat Snato.
But all of a sudden, like, come on, bro. Like, what took place that you wasn't in, I think it was maybe. Mm-hmm. But I just don't... I don't like how the fact that you go from, like, a mid-card to all of a sudden your last champion can barely beat this dude. Like, that... I don't like that. But I don't like Seth in this match. I feel like Seth is still healing first and foremost. He ain't all the way there yet. Mm-hmm. I don't love Seth in this match, but I also CM Punk does not make sense in the story. He makes sense as a Paul Heyman guy. Yeah. And to bring Paul Heyman in at that point, are we saying that they go into War Games down a man because they don't know and they haven't talked to Paul?
I think so. I think that'll be the best way to do it. Like, make it a surprise, and it's like the year. It's been a year since he actually popped back in, so I feel like it'll make sense.
I just feel like that's as much as Seth is an obvious. This is low key like an obvious and like a callback that I'm not a fan of, but we shall see. I don't know if it's not Seth and it's not one of the Paul Heyman guys, who it could possibly be.
And I do feel like somehow I feel like The Rock is gonna show up.
Of course,
even if he says like Tonga Lord, you're out of here. I'm the fifth man now, and comes in. I can see that happen.
I'm just glad Cody's out of it. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm glad Cody ain't involved in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now
I don't know who the fifth is gonna be, but
now if Seth doesn't have a match, what if Seth gets involved pre-match and
locks Bronson in the cage?
Does that or beats the shit out of Bronson on the way into the arena or something like that? Like, you're not gonna have that whole show without Seth Rollins making an appearance.
I agree with that.
Can you bring back what's the monster among men? What's his name?
Braun Strowman.
Can you bring Braun in?
I think he's too cold right now. Like, I'm not really about that dude.
Mm-hmm. I could see something where, like, when the cage opens for Bronson Reed to run out, Seth Rollins attacks him from behind and stomps him multiple times on the ramp.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I can see that.
To where when
if he's not involved in it, I can see that.
To where when he's running to to go into the ring and go up the stairs, Seth runs and stomps him on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get a weapon. Seth comes out of nowhere, stomps him. They close the gate.
Yeah.
So now it's a legit 4-on-4.
Mm-hmm. And he just eyes Roman, as he's leaving out while Roman's still in the cage.
I'm not helping you, but I'm helping you by not helping. Yeah.
Right.
I like that better than a forced member.
I hate his guts the newest.
Okay.
Real quick though, since we're talking about like Roman and all of this stuff, how do y'all feel about this whole Gunther feeling not confident thing they got going on?
I think it's all a work.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that.
Yeah, no, but yeah. But I'm saying I think Gunther's character is working Damian Priest.
Okay.
Like he got a plan, and also the way that they're building Kaiser up to actually start being like stronger.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be some shit that happens in that match. Like, Gunther's not gonna lose. He's gonna come out there. He's gonna be like full on like badass ring general. Like, I think it's all because you couldn't have been doing this work all this year long to build him up to be a dominant force, only for him to feel that he's less than or not worthy of being whatever. Like, come on now, they can miss me with that shit.
He did the reverse with Bronson Reed. You took him from nobody to a top tier. So would you be mad if Gunther lost?
I don't think he's gonna lose.
I don't think he was gonna lose.
I don't think he is, but would you be mad?
I would because
because
I'm still not a
Puerto
super.
Ricans. That's why. That's a callback for you. Remember earlier?
He about to turn his.
I don't got time. I ain't got time for that.
He about to turn his camera off. Oh, here you go.
That's all right. We'll finish the show out. We will finish the show out.
Like Shad, like he's invented the storm off. This nigga turned his camera off.
A digital storm off is wild.
No, he is literally the digital marketing genius. Like, this nigga, like, no. I never.
Let's get into one more topic because I'm tired of talking to y'all. To be quite honest with you,
we got 1.5.
But we love you,
because we got a rant. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What's the topic?
I just want to charge G up. I told you it was gonna happen. Champ was
you son of a bitch! Oh my gosh!
Did I not say that earlier?
Oh my gosh, you said it too. You fucking said it. You fucking said it.
You said what? What was it?
And I am so sick and tired of the Street Profits having to be like knocked down the card to advance somebody else's fucking story, dog. Like, this shit is like week after week after week. Like, you niggas keep playing in my face, dog. I hate this shit. I hate it here. Like, y'all had a chance to make DIY look like a credible ass tag team well before this shit. Like, we've been screaming for Blackheart Tommaso Ciampa to actually make a return. Now he makes a return to screw the Street Profits. Fuck that shit. Fuck everything that's going on with what they're doing in the tag team division on SmackDown. I hope that the draft comes up, the Street Profits are taken far away from SmackDown. They can go to Raw and actually do something meaningful. Because at this point, like, what difference does it make who's the tag team champs on SmackDown now? It makes no sense. Like, nobody cares about the machine guns. Like, it's too late for you to be giving me Blackheart Tommaso Ciampa, like, because we should have been got that. But why does it have to happen at the expense of the Street Profits every fucking time? I hate this shit, man. God,
all right, now,
damn.
What was the topic that you had? Because I really had to trigger him one last time.
I actually didn't have any topic. You said we had 1.5.
Well, that was the half, sir.
I think we ran through everything. We talked about.
But the last thing you did say something about the NXT women's roster being the best women's roster in wrestling. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So
go ahead.
Yeah. So all right. So y'all said that the NXT women's roster is the best women's roster. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Why do you feel like it's the best?
When I look at the caliber of matches that are happening outside of Bianca and Jade, you have Chelsea and Piper, which I can see how they work. You have Io and whoever's not injured right now, so that's not really a team to me. You've got the old tag team champions who we haven't seen since they lost the belts, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Then you have Jakara and Lash, who came from NXT.
I mean, they still technically on NXT though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, they came up and made more noise in one match than some of these girls have been making. So I just look at the roster that is on the NXT and I go, oh, I tune in for damn near all women's pay-per-view with that roster.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The only pushback that I feel like it's kind of loaded now. But to be quite honest with you, when people used to say that, like maybe like 2 months ago, before they got Julia or Zarya or
her name is Stephanie.
Or her, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think they were that great, like, to be quite honest with you. Like, outside of Roxanne Perez, Jada Parker, maybe I think Lola Vice is kind of like, as far as like in the ring wise.
She's getting better.
She's getting there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. If they need to get Jada Parker like a new finisher, even though I love a good ass to the face, I'm just saying, like, they need to give her something else a little bit different.
It's like a review, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but I get you.
Yeah. But like outside of them, like, I feel like their roster is like okay. I don't feel like it's the greatest roster in women's wrestling.
I agree, but when you say that, look at the other rosters in what's that company that has to black out all of their fans because there's nobody in there. I can think of maybe 2 of their women's wrestlers, and half of them are from overseas. Like, it's like a revolving door over there. You know what I'm saying? And the Raw and SmackDown is like, okay, Nia Jax is their champion. Oh, okay. Like, there's no appeal to me. I'd much rather have the NXT women perform than out. And even when Charlotte comes back, because y'all know I'm not a huge Charlotte fan. I really don't like her at all, if we're being completely honest. But they're gonna sell her like the biggest thing. I think Roxanne Perez can take her out.
But I'm just saying, Big Mama Nia is doing some of the best work of her career.
Best work of her? Did you see the Hurricane Rana?
I didn't see that, but she's just doing some of the best work of her career. To be quite honest,
she's a big woman. Like, we can't expect for her to like do some flippy shit off the top rope to sell a Hurricane Rana. Like,
then why did she try it?
She didn't do the Hurricane Rana.
Yes, she did a reversal to Bayley's powerbomb and tried to turn it into a Hurricane Rana. I'll send it in the group later. Yeah, it was such a botch.
I remember that part.
Well, somebody shouldn't have wrote that spot. But but anyway, like, from top to bottom, excluding Nikita Lyons, like, she needs to be fired expeditiously. She's fucking terrible.
She's messy too.
I hate that you say that, because as the bunny hopper on the panel, right? I thought Nikita Lyons would be your flavor, brother.
No, dog. She ain't. and I don't want to get up here and bash nobody, but as far as like what we talking about, as far as
You're
talent,
like King Pog.
dog, she's not attractive to me, dog. Like she just like she got her ass. Her face not attractive to me, dog. Like you can't. Anyway, I'm gonna stay out of women's business. Anyway, like from top to bottom.
So you don't like the thick woman. You only like the skinny.
I do like the thick women that are attractive in the face. Yes,
Lash Legend is a thick woman.
she's a whole lot of woman. I love me some Lash Legend, but Trick Willie might not allow me to get too close. But from top to bottom,
I'm taking mental notes.
Take written notes for all I care. Type them, whatever. Send a telegram. But from top to bottom, the NXT women's roster is like, you said this earlier. You said this phrase earlier. Head and shoulders above the rest. The top of the card is heavy. Their mid card is heavy. Like they even the people that are playing spots here and there, like a Thea Hale. I love Thea Hale. She has a bright future. Like even like their spot.
She look
players,
better than Liv too.
Excuse me. What'd you say?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
But nothing. Their spot players are better at what they do than the spot players on the main roster. And then just like what you said, the additions of Zarya, Stephanie Bakar, Julia, like bringing all of them in only bolsters what they already had. Roxanne Perez is doing amazing as a heel women's champion. Bringing back Cora Jade to be alongside her was a great idea.
And I feel like they're about to bring in like Jordan Grace for real.
Oh yeah. She too big of a star to stay on TNA. She'll be at NXT whenever her
As soon as that contract is up.
Yeah, as soon as it expires, man. But then
I just forgot that Mercedes was in AEW. That's how bad their division is.
I do feel like
Yes,
I
you
do
about
feel
to say
like
something on the business.
I was actually. I do feel like to be on the other side of things. I feel like with a timeless Tony and a Mercedes Monet, that I do feel like they have one of the premier women's rosters. To be honest with you,
We don't even like Mercedes Monet in the ring.
Wait a minute. You said AEW has one of the premier women's rosters?
yeah. And I like what's the name, Camille. I like Thunder Rosa,
who has been mismanaged.
Yeah.
I put it to you like this: the War Games.
What's up, Mariah May? Mariah May has grown on me a lot.
All right, so do this for me. Do this for me right now. Name me seven people on the women's roster at AEW.
Not counting Tony Schiavone.
Why you don't like Tony Schiavone?
You don't know what Tony identifies as.
Every time you get away with saying "speak, bitch," you got to be a woman.
So,
why you thinking on that? I just look at it and I go, the War Games that they were low key trying to pitch for NXT might be a better War Games than the main roster.
I don't think there needs to be, because there's no story in the women's War Games match. I feel like War Games has to be something where there's like some animosity that's built up. They just put that shit together as a gimmick.
He was just fighting 2 weeks ago for the championship, called her all out her names and all that other. Nah, bro, come on now.
Yeah. Right, so the women for AEW, I would say, is Toni Storm, Mercedes Moné, Mariah May. Yeah. Then I would throw in Britt Baker and
Britt Baker's not good.
All right. Well, the girl that goes around with Mercedes, Camille, I think that's her name.
She ain't been there long enough to actually make a name. She just
fake China.
She rubbing shoulders with Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, because I love black women, Athena, as well as Queen Amanita. I think that's her name.
You got to them after you had to think about the first one you spit out.
Wait a minute. Is Athena like officially AEW?
I think she's on that individual. Yeah.
Yeah. So she don't count.
The Queen,
and then Queen Aminata, I don't know that she signed it on the AEW.
She is. She's dope. I like her.
Okay. Then I could rock with that. That's 4.
That's it. That was like 5. Then Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa's 5.
That's all I got, dog. He ain't gonna pressure me to same people.
No, but I'm saying, but like, so, but what I'm getting at is like,
SmackDown roster better than that.
yeah, like you struggle to give us 5 credible women in AEW.
Oh, Willow Nightingale.
That's
And
6.
what's the old girl? The other strong joint. Statlander. Chris Statlander.
Okay, that's 7. Okay, that's
bad.
7. Okay, but we can give you 7 off of NXT right now.
Mhm.
I know you could.
That washes that card. So AEW can't have the premier women's division. If their women's division can't even beat the developmental women's division, then what are we talking?
Facts.
I got you. I was just potting, so I ain't really.
Oh,
nothing. I
okay.
just
All right.
yeah. I'm just potting, dog.
Old Podfather Shad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as we wrap this episode up,
Yeah,
I
let's
just
wrap
want
it
to make
up,
sure you all
guys.
remember that yet again, Shad has shown us that he's going to pick white women above black women. Shad, tell them where they can find you.
Oh, hold up! Before we do that, are we?
Oh, sorry.
Are we having like? Will we be? Damn! Why he keep ducking off like that, bro?
That's what they do when they call, we call them Karens. They
But
act like this.
are we organizing like watching this together this week? Oh, that's right. Shy got a wedding on Saturday.
Yeah,
Of course
yeah,
he does.
Damn.
It's early too. It's like 6:30, I believe. This pay-per-view. I could be wrong, but I feel like they're doing their early stuff again.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but so yeah, y'all. If y'all want to link up, that's cool.
Just might have to.
Glad we got your permission, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yeah, because we definitely needed your permission.
Yeah.
All right. So, brother Shad, before you disconnect your camera again, tell the folks where they can find you, man.
I'm everywhere, Shad Harris, as well as at I Love Black Women. Not like these guys. They are bunny hoppers, and they're proud of it. As well as they have questionable tastes. They like skinny Asian women that have no ass. As well as women they think are brown. They want to call it brown women, but they're from Chile. Where the hell is Chile?
It's in South America.
South America.
But that's
it's a
not
brown country.
That's not
It's a-
brown.
What are you talking
Black
about?
and brown country. It's very much.
She's a white woman.
She's
She just happened to
Chilean.
be. She's
Speaks
Spanish
Spanish.
white. She's Spanish white.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So she's Spanish white, and you have a Caucasian white.
Yeah,
A Jersey white.
She's a Jersey white.
Okay.
But I had 2 black women.
You're supposed to be telling us where the people can find you. Like we're
Because
not
he's still-
rehashing this shit again. Cause I know it's gonna continue
we
in the
are
group
because
chat.
he just picked 5 white NXT women before he picked, black women. So go ahead. Where
No,
can
I
they
said
find you?
Mercedes Moné is my number 1 draft pick.
Oh, now
Get it
he's
right,
black.
brother.
Yeah.
No, you said her second or third. Let's not do that.
Okay, whatever.
He did say Mercedes. He did say Mercedes first.
I know I did. You ain't got to agree with me, nigga.
Run the tape.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? Like such a fall from grace. He ain't even mention Soraya Page. Such a fall from grace. She don't
Yeah,
even
don't
make,
nobody talk about her.
Yeah, she don't even make the list. That's crazy.
She
dog.
went over there for nothing.
All of them do that.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
yo.
But I'm everywhere at Shy Harris, and that's what I'm at, dog. Wrap this up.
All right, brother Legend, tell the folks where they can find you, man.
Find me on Instagram at IamLegend_716. I do actually love black and brown women. You see what my list looked like. And if you pull back the other list, you can see it was like 10 black women before I said Kyrie Sane. Just want to throw that out there. IamLegend_716 on X. No, I'm not calling it X because it's that dude stuff. It's Twitter and Instagram. That's all I got.
All right, and you can find me at it's Zach Morris, all one word on Instagram. And all women matter to me. I'm not afraid of my past. I have no skeletons. I love black women. I'm married to a black woman. I'm the son and descendant of multiple black women. But yes, I love black. I love brown. I love women from Chile. All of that. And you can find me here on the Kayfabe Cowboys podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you chime in the comments. Give us your top 3. That's what we want. Give us your top 3, and we'll debate. I feel like Shad's and he's probably gonna be in a mood for a while to be able to talk about this. So we're gonna get to it. And have y'all heard about this new Sky Blue thing that's about to happen?
It's like another version of Twitter, but
Yeah.
ain't nobody
I
over
thought
there.
it was
So
Blue Butterflies. Is that the same thing? I don't
things
know.
are sky blue.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you might be able to find us on Sky Blue at some point, but right now we're on the Twitter machine at Kayfabe Cowboys Podcast. Until next time, after Survivor Series, after War Games, we're gonna have some more shit to talk about next week. We're gonna get back to being a little bit more regular because niggas been nigging. But we're gonna pull it together. But anyway, see y'all next time. Make sure you like and subscribe, follow us. We love y'all. We love all women, and peace.